Hello friends, Mrs. Estrada here. We're going to be learning about parts of a story. Specifically, we're going to be working on the beginning, middle, and end of the story because every story has a BME, or the beginning, middle, and end of a story. When we first listen to the beginning of a story, we start to learn who the characters are. We also start to begin to learn what the setting is, or where the story is taking place. Some key words we really need to focus on are hearing the words first, at first, in the beginning, initially, to begin, to start, and my favorite, once upon a time. When we progress to the middle of the story, that's when things start to really happen. We start to learn what happens to the characters, and a big problem starts to develop. Some key words we'll really hear at the middle of the story are next, then, also, later, in the middle, additionally, and suddenly. When we get to the end of the story, we start to learn that all characters are a little bit different because of what happened in the story. We also learn how the problem was solved in the story. Some key words we're going to hear are last, finally, in conclusion, in the end, eventually, and at last. So friends, when we listen to a story, we really need to listen to our transition words. We need to remember that at the beginning of the story, we'll hear such words as first. We'll hear such words as to begin, or as I said before, my favorite, once upon a time. When we move to the middle of the story, all things start to happen. Then we start to learn about the characters. We learn about the problem, but we really need to hear some transition words that are next, then, sometimes it says in the middle, or suddenly. That's when the problem starts to happen. And lastly, when we get to the end of the story, we'll hear such words as eventually, sometimes it'll say in the end, or it'll say last. So now I would like you, friends, to go ahead and go to parts of a story, and you're going to watch a really fun video that's going to teach you a great song about the beginning, middle, and end of the story. When we meet in class, we're going to have fun singing this song. So take some time to really learn this song. It's very catchy. So watch it, listen, and learn this fun song for beginning and middle and end of the story. Bye, friends. See you in class. Mrs. Estrada out.